Hello, welcome to Sumni Spiritual, my tarot channel. Today I want to do a reading for you that is going to reflect the energies that are going to encompass your next 6 months before the year ends. If you are tuned into this video, one of these messages is for you. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I've already picked intuitively some cards, some oracle cards for each of your piles, so whichever one you feel called to will have 3 oracle decks, 1 tarot deck describing the energies, and then I'll be clarifying with cards and some dice that I've made myself. So take a moment to look and see which one calls to you, which one is speaking to you, and in the timestamps below you can find which pile is for you. Thank you for tuning in. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading. I have these cards flipped for now because I want us to focus on the Sacred Geometry Oracle cards, and basically these are going to be the energies that you're focusing on throughout the 6 months. This is like the revolving energy that's going to be just near you for the next upcoming months. And the energy right now is looking like it's going to be of change. So there's going to be a lot of change coming up. And there's going to be a need for coherence. And it says here, the frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. So I think right off the bat, the energy that's coming in is that there's going to be a lot of movement, and it's going to have you be more on your toes, and this might cause the feeling of not like uncomfortability a little bit, I would say. And I say this because like with this square, this is like the comfortability that you possibly have been feeling, and then the circle right here is the expansion of energy, and it's giving me sacral chakra, solar plexus, this orange and yellow, and this is just like the needing to expand creatively, and the needing to express and understand that you are allowed to expand, and that change is good. And it says for the change here, it says the frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of an old and the birth of a new. So yeah, it's looking like you're being asked these next 6 months to ask yourself what it is that you want, and understanding like it's okay that things are like evolving, I would say. So over here for the Amenti Oracle, we have I give offerings that are genuine. And we have here the heart space, the heart chakra. So really being in tune with your heart, with what it is that you truly want and desire. And this to me, it's what I do very frequently with like meditation. And I like picture energy from like this heavenly area coming through my body, and like charging my sacral, my channels, like all of them, all the chakras. And it kind of like, I don't know, like it helps me ground in the moment. And I feel like perhaps you're being called to really ground yourself and ask yourself, what are the things that you genuinely think you like, know that you deserve. And yeah, I feel like knowing that your reality is a mirror. So if you're receiving things that you don't think are aligned with you, then we need to reevaluate what is aligned with you, and what are things that you actually want. So that way we can put that into our reality and make it tangible. Because often there's blockages that come from inner depths that we don't usually look at, and they resurface in our realities as things that we no longer want. And it's because you're growing, you're changing as a person, and these old things need to fall away. So grounding yourself and like maybe journaling and putting down like the things that you truly do want it's a big call for the next 6 months. Okay, and then we have here the tarot. This one is the Tarot of the Divine, and we have 3 of Wands, 9 of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Cups. This energy to me is giving like also there's going to be expansion, and you're going to take that initial step to like following this journey, because the 3 of Wands, like she's climbing up this ladder, she is doing it, and it's coming out of your comfort zone just a bit. Again, with the change, I think like it's gonna feel a little bit like when you look down, you've been climbing this ladder and you look down and you might like get kind of motion sick, or like have those butterflies in your stomach, like, oh, can I really do this? And that might feel like a lot has been put on you already, and it might feel like a little bit of like self-doubt or unsure of what path you truly want to choose, what actions you truly want to take. And it might cause you to feel like your passions and the things, again, that you truly think that you that you're to be given, the things that you're to be given, you feel like you shouldn't receive, or that you wouldn't know how to receive them. But if you're the type of person that feels this way, you're being asked to let yourself enjoy, really truly enjoy the things that make you happy, the things that drive your creative ambition, because that is going to help you fuel yourself throughout all of this change. It's much like throughout history, like for example, song. I don't know, I'm getting like, people go through some really terrible, harsh things in life, some like in different parts of the world throughout history. There's been these accounts of just really difficult situations, and then for some reason art still surfaces through it. The frequency of love and creativity still flows through things that seem stiff. So this Page of Cups, like, this is about expressing those feelings of like just wanting to start again, and like wanting to have energy, or having this emotional spark towards wanting a new beginning. And it seems like you might go through a moment where you feel like, can I really do this? Or maybe I should dim this down because I'm not feeling it. But it's calling you to keep going, because you're almost, once this is a different time frame. It's going to be up to like the person, their individual journey in life, but you are very close to where you need to be. And in fact, you are where you need to be even right now. And although it might look a little bit difficult, in these upcoming months, there's going to be a lot of change that brings you to a harmony within your life, where you can feel a new sense of comfortability even though there's movement. And in order to really continue to navigate through this, you're being asked to have that emotional, keep having those dreams, and allow it to fuel yourself, like through your actions, and keep going, don't give up type of energy. Over here for the feminine energy, we have protection. So you are very, very heavily protected at this, like in your life. Throughout these months, throughout your life in general, you're just really protected, and Spirit just really wants you to know this. And basically, like, you don't have to stress. You don't have to carry it all alone. You have the hands, the wings of divine really right behind you, guiding you, carrying you. That's just really beautiful energy. And then for the more masculine energies, a lot came out, but I'm not, like, I'm just gonna pull them because each of them have a message in and of itself. And we have Anubis, protection again. See, okay, this gives me like that there might be something really, really, you might be going through something right now that feels like uncomfortable. And you might not even feel like you can imagine the next 6 months. But regardless, there is so much protection. And again, this coming out twice is very like this is very noteworthy because these are two different decks. I didn't even know they had, I mean, these are literally counterpart energies as well because the masculine and feminine. So there might be someone even externally outside, so not even just spiritually, even though Anubis is also very spiritual. These are two very spiritual beings, but it can be also maybe both in the spiritual and physical you were protected. And then we have anger, chaos, and wisdom. So, wow, it looks like there's just a lot of heavy, deep energies that might be surfacing. And there's nothing to be afraid of with like anger and chaos because these things birth creation, these things birth new beginnings. And again, you're protected, so there's absolutely nothing you have to worry about. In fact, this is giving you, these situations are giving you wisdom. And they're giving you the keys to open doors for your future that are just like, it's opening up blessings for you. There are things that are falling away because they're not of your frequency anymore. And you might be upset about it. It might feel like a lot. But once the spirit, people around you help you through the situation, it's going to be a lot of wisdom that comes with it. And it's going to allow this change and just change in general is just gonna feel like an easy breezy cover girl. What am I thinking? Anyways, yeah, we have 12 and 13 here too, so if these numbers are significant to you, that's also a sign. That's really beautiful. As for some advice, I'm going to pull from the little tiny tarot deck to see like what advice, what else. Okay, because this is pertaining to just like energies of change in general, but Nine of Wands again. Okay, wait. Nine of Wands. Okay, so just reiterating that, like, Nine of Cups. Okay. Wow. What is... Okay, there's a lot of nines. And then one more. Wow. To clarify the Page of Cups. I'm speechless. Okay. So, let's start with the nine. Okay, well, the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Wands. But this one is reverse. Oh, wait, my bad. This one. Okay. Well, it looks like you've got both the upright and reverse of the Nine of Wands. But, okay, so for the Three of Wands, again, that's taking that leap of faith. That's having... I mean, not like leap of faith in a Fool's card way. This is more so you're going on this journey even though it feels uncomfortable, knowing that there just has to be some movement here in what you're taking. But this Nine of Wands is like feeling like you don't necessarily know if this is the right move, if this is what you want to take, but you're just doing it because there's just something in you that is pulling you towards it. Maybe it's a change that feels inevitable. And And then we have the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups. And this is like working really hard, not getting to where you want to be. But then having this Nine of Cups here is like not being satisfied, wanting that Ten of Cups, not the Nine. So this is good energy though. You know what I mean? Because if you're doing something because you feel called to, because you feel like it's inevitable, this change is helping you see, okay, now I know what I want. Now I know what I don't want. Now I know that this is the type of energy I don't want. I want to be sure. I want to have things aligned. I want things to flow easily. Now we know, we can put that down in our notebook, our journal. This right here, this situation, I don't want. Because we're trying to figure out how we want our life to look. And maybe before, like we could have like this daydreaming like thought about how we want our life to look, but it really does come down to the details. Like you have to be very specific. And now that you're going through it, this journey, you're able to really pinpoint the details. And this is good because now we know we don't want the Nine of Cups. I know it's like, okay, there's a lot here and like we should be grateful, but we've also worked really hard. And it's like we want these things to match up. We want to make it make sense. We want these keys to fit into the door and open it, not just be keys on a keychain, not for decoration. So there's gonna feel like a little bit of not very pleased. And again, that's good because we want to know what it is that pleases us. These are all energies that are going to help shape the future. We have King of Wands and Judgment. So you're going to need to take action with this creative energy here, or these ideas that you have. You're going to need to take action on these ideas because they are divinely given to you and they're going to help you through your whole journey in a whole. Not just the 6 months that are coming up, but in general. So I think that's pretty much what we have here. And now I'm going to roll some dice that I've created. I painted these. They're a little bit all over the place, but there are house numbers, zodiac signs, and planets. Now let's see. Uranus 10, Sun, Cancer 3, and Aquarius. I don't know why I'm blinking. Okay, let's put these here. They're a little messy. You don't mind them. I think the ink just, when I was painting them, spilled everywhere. But okay, so if you're an Aquarius or Cancer, that's a confirmation. The 10th and 3rd house, or if you're seeing 1010s, 1100s, or seeing 333s, this is confirmation for you. We have Uranus and the Sun. So for the 10th house, this change could possibly be surrounded by more of like your career energies and surrounded by like public eye or your impact to the world, kind of like what you are kind of put here on this planet or your soul contract to be. It's also, the 3rd house over here is also about communication, learning new things. So it looks like this is going to be about how you show up in the world, how you show up within your day-to-day things that also involve people or just other energies that are outside of yourself. And then for Uranus, we have revolution, toner, shifts, and movement. So it looks like, yeah, the movement of change definitely corresponding with the reading. And then the Sun sign, it's calling you to know, like, be within your identity and your power. It's like main character energy. Like, know that you are the co-creator of your life, and that's what's so important here in these upcoming journeys, because a lot's happening, but this is like, you have to stay strong through it because it's for such a just turned to Saturn. is for such a big purpose, which is basically you living, having fun, and being alive. And know that like your life isn't for trials and tribulations, it's for you to have fun. And we get these this change so that way we can continue to evolve and have better and have more, because we are made for more. It's time to expand outside of that box. I'll just read Saturn here too. We have boundaries and timing and lessons and karma. So again, yeah, we're going through the change, and wanted to reiterate that it's a time of change. It's a time of going through these cycles, these karmic cycles, so that way we can like we need to look at them in order for them to be acknowledged. We need to experience them in order to let them go. And then we have Cancer here, also kind of protection energy, very watery, very emotional. With the Page of Cups, I'm getting that. And nurturing, giving some nurturing energy to yourself might be very key for this time frame. And then for Aquarius, adapting, yeah, coherence, adapting, again with the like harmonizing, harmonizing. So yeah, that's looking like honestly really solid. Like a lot of changes happening, but it's saying you're protected, and all you have to do is stay within yourself. Keep going. Is really just asking you to keep going, because you're protected. Like you don't have to be afraid of anything. And so yeah, let's go ahead and pull some cards I've written on, just some intuitive little messages for some advice, some things that you can like keep in your back pocket, or maybe write down to be like, oh, okay, maybe I'll do that. Or some energies that come up, some thoughts that might help, or just some energies that I've written. Decompression is best right now. So yeah, a lot of rest, a lot of taking it easy. You know, not I love you. Aw. Oh, yeah, give offerings that are genuine. Give that love to yourself. What would you give yourself if you were like in a relationship with yourself, and you could give that person you're in a relationship with anything? What would you give them? Like, how would you show them that you love them, and then show that to yourself? Here, we'll do all of those. Sleep, rest, I am enough, travel and adventure. So travel and adventure can come around in these next 6 months, and maybe 10 months. Momentum is coming. Yes, a lot of change is coming. Day, I love you. Okay, we did that one. And then solar plexus. Oh, I was saying that earlier. The solar plexus is definitely a chakra area that you might be interested in meditating on. Maybe listening to some frequencies, or just being more conscious of your solar plexus. Maybe surrounding yourself with orange, eating some oranges, and then use it as use it as a sacred habit or something, to like eat something that's orange, and then like kind of pray over it and say like I'm feeding my solar plexus in a way, because those like intuitive, like it's a subconscious affirmation in a way. Okay, anything else? Okay. Friend dates, I focus on my remembering. Grab a blanket and water. So water energy, Cancer, emotions, drinking lots of water, being comfortable. Decompressing and being comfortable is very, it's asking you to keep your heart open to relaxing. So this is my reading for you. I hope you enjoyed. Oops, I almost forgot. I do want to pull 2 other little cards. And these ones are going to be stones, and then I have herbs. But yeah, thank you for reading. I really did enjoy this, and I feel for you if you're going through this type of energy right now. And know that it's going to get better. Just keep pushing, and that you're beautifully protected by the divine. Let's see what kind of crystals want to come out. Just kind of pulling them. Oh, kind of a lot. So we have Tiger's Eye, which is also like for protection, I believe. Focus, confidence, you know, tiger energy, aquamarine, clarity, flow, and throat chakra, amethyst. So if you calms, psychic protection, fluorite, clearing, turquoise, communications, and healing. If you have any of these crystals, I recommend you meditate with them or keep them around you. Maybe put them under your pillow. I love crystals, so. But let's go ahead and do some herbs. I kind of just like having more things to add because I like it for my own reading, so I just want to add them to yours. We have mint. Mint is also very protecting. Mint grows like a weed. If you have mint outside, it'll just eat up your whole backyard. So I feel like it's very, and it's like pest controlling. Nettle, that's also it's very hormonal balancing. So hibiscus, very hydrating, very sweet, kind of tangy. It's giving like the summer, you know, like hibiscus and like butterflies. It's giving hummingbirds. It's giving sweetness of life. Butterfly PT. Playful, creative, yeah. Marshmallow root, which is the throat chakra, soothing herbs. Okay, so that's it. If you enjoyed your reading, please put a comment or a like, follow, you know, subscribe. I really enjoy these readings, and I hope that this has given you some clarity and some tools to help you throughout the upcoming months. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. This is your reading. I'm looking for the energies for the upcoming 6 months and what you can expect energetic-wise and what you can do from now to the upcoming 6 months throughout. So first, let's start with the sacred geometry. We have healing. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic abilities to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. So trusting your intuition, knowing that you are able to, both the inside, the internal life that you have and the external life, you're able to create a atmosphere that is comfortable, loving, and meant for you, that is whole and healthy, you know? So this healing is coming. And then we have magic. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic abilities to grow and expand beyond this moment and move towards possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. So again, with this healing, like I said, like both internal and external, we can create this, like, you know, this energy of harmony, the energy of just like this comfortable, beautiful love, this floating aura. I don't know, I'm getting like this like energy and I'm trying to describe it, but yeah. So you might be a healer, you might be someone that people go to for problems in their lives, and you might be very like wise and intuitive about how you heal yourself. And you do have this healing magic. So this is going to be coming up a lot within the next 6 months. And then for the oracles, we have, I communicate with compassion and I can be trusted. This is giving throat chakra. This is giving healing energy as well, because the hands, I feel like maybe you're someone who does things with their hands a lot or heals through things they do with their hands, or you're and actually, because these are both together, It's someone who creates something with their hands out of their trusting their intuition and trusting this inner power, this inner magic, and someone who also speaks wisdom, speaks love, heals with their voice. So that's beautiful. This is giving me like priestess, like medicine woman, like, yeah. And then let's go over here. So we have these tarot. So this is going to be the energies. We have the King of Swords in reverse. I mean, these are all energies, but this is like more, we're trying to focus on like the actual areas of the life. Areas of your life. You have the Knight of Wands. What is that? And the Ace of Wands. Okay, so the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords in reverse, this looks like not feeling as though your words are being expressed how they should. They're not coming across, people are not taking you serious in a way with how you're speaking, or you're not taking yourself serious with how you're speaking. Like, you think it should be said a different way. You think that your thoughts, the way that things are manifesting, should be said a different way. Like, affirmations just feel like they're not hitting. And not like affirmations in general. It's like the affirmations you've been telling yourself are not giving the structure. Okay. And then the Knight of Wands. This is about movement. This is about someone who has something to give. And it looks like you're holding back, not giving, not wanting to give, not feeling very particularly excited about giving. But you have something to give, and it needs to be given. It's a creative endeavor. It's a spark of passion that's been lit up in you, like, since birth. Like, this is something that is just of you. This is literally you, So maybe you feel like you can't give this, you don't want to share this, and you don't know how to even speak it. You don't even know how to like organize it into your life. Maybe I'm gonna come back to this, and we're gonna like get some more cards to clarify, but let's get into the feminine energies. We have Plenty, like cornucopia type of deal. I don't know, because it looks like she's got something in here. Famona. So yeah, I think you're really being called to like start dreaming big. Be like, with what you can give and what you can receive, because the healing and the magic, like, you are at a prime right now, and it's calling you not to hide yourself. It's calling you to trust yourself and know that your words can be trusted, because you communicate with compassion, you work with love. This is like energy that cannot be denied. And you shouldn't allow your own thoughts or how you think things should be to get in the way of the beautiful creations that you have to give people. Because it's just like, you can have, it's plentiful energy. This is like, yeah, this is beautiful. It's like, it's creation energy, which is just like one of the best energies. This is like how we were all birthed into being. Renewal. Osiris. Renewal. Renewing the self, renewing your spiritual connection as well. Yeah. Beautiful. So back to these three cards here. Let's go ahead and clarify the Knight of Swords. What is this Knight of Swords in reverse pertaining towards for the next upcoming 6 months? The next upcoming 6 months, what is this Knight of Swords in reverse for pile 2? Oh. the Eight of Wands. Not feeling like communication is happening as swiftly and as breezy as it should be. Okay, so that might come up. And then we have the Knight of Wands is the Hanged Man. Let me go grab it. Knight of Wands is the Hanged Man. And oh, the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, so it looks like you know what action to take, but yeah, it looks like you're just kind of hanging there. You're waiting for a moment, but you don't need to wait for anything. You're like you have everything you need, is what I'm hearing. Like, you have all the tools. You have the paintbrush and the paint. You're ready to go. And then for this one, all these came out. We have the Knight of Wands upright, and this is like pile one. I got the same two cards, and one was reversed and one was not, just like this. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so we have the Knight of Wands. It says give this. It wants you to give so badly, because this is just, it's not even just giving, okay? This is an energy that is like meant to just be is meant to be expanded upon within your life, because it just gives so much love and passion. And when you create passion, I have a song that's like, passions, I'm searching for the passions, will you find yours? It's just a chain reaction, because once you have this flowing energy of creation that feels so easy to you and feels like something that it's like kind of a mind of its own, it's just so effortless in a way. It might feel like, I don't want to put this out there because the fear of rejection, or the fear of it not going right the way you want it to, or the fear of it not being received in a way that makes you feel comforted and seen. So a lot of the time we hide our passions and we put it to the back burner as well, instead of focusing on what it is we truly feel like we're called to do. We focus on a lot of other stuff, and it causes us to feel like we don't want to really move forward with it. But it's really asking you to pursue it with eagerness, because it's amazing what you do. Whatever it is that you do, it's amazing. And yeah. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is going to give you, in the next 6 months, you pursuing this creative endeavor, whatever it may be, whatever project is on your mind, this is going to give you a financial balance in your life. Financial, like, this is your ticket right now. Financial abundance right here, but in a way that's like, you dictate it. You can dictate how much you get and how much you don't, you know? It's in your hands, literally. It's in your hands. And then we have the Three of Wands. And this is about, like, although the journey might feel uncomfortable, it's still something worth taking, because you know, like, you're looking off, you've picked which of these to pursue. Now it's just time to, like, rip the stick out of the ground and start walking, honey. Because I'm really excited for you, because this is just like, it's a calling. It's a calling. That's what it feels like. Okay, so moving forward, I want to, let's go ahead and pull some intuitive. I have some written cards here, just some messages, and we're just going to pull a few. We have throat chakra and open the heart. And these are just, like, you know, things to note. So yeah, throat chakra, I just, like, cleared my throat. Might need some clearing in the throat chakra. And also over here, communicating with compassion, opening your heart. Both of these two things do have to do with, like, speaking your truth, speaking what truly feels right. I receive blessings. That's beautiful. So blessings are coming your way, definitely. Something new is coming into the next upcoming months. I care about what I create. Okay, so this creating thing, remembering that like what you create, it comes from the depths of your core, like in a way that's just so you. It's so you. Sometimes it's hard to recognize. Bag it up. So if there's anything that's been lingering around you, throw it out. Bag it up, toss it in the trash. And then we have decompression is best right now. So sleep. Ooh. Leave it be, something that you might need to walk away from. And open your hand. Oh, wow. Open your hand. The feather, lighter than a feather. When they weigh your heart in the Egyptian mythology, when the souls get their hearts weighed, it's like they weigh, have you been living in love and truth? Have you been opening your heart in a way that's compassionate, true, stuff like that, right? So open your hand, and what is the feather in your life? Because we need to look at what is this, what are we comparing our heart to right now? Because what we're comparing, picture the life that you want, picture the heart that you want to be weighed one day. And then look at your heart now and see, is this the same, and why not? So that way we can start calling in what we do want. We can start manifesting what we do want. Okay? And then I've got these little dice that I've created. They're a little bit, don't worry about how they look. They get the message across. Libra, Venus, Virgo. This one is actually supposed to be a 6. 6, 8, and Pluto. Oops, what the? Okay, so we have 6 weeks, 8 weeks, or 6th house, 8. Okay, sorry, my phone died, but it's very interesting that we pulled 6 because the 6th house does also rule healing, and it also is like health. So that's very beautiful. So maybe healing, also maybe healing the throat chakra. Routine, also services, like, you know, acts of service. Maybe you have a gift, a healing gift. And then we have the 8th house, which is transformation and death. And this is, yeah, like transformation, just letting go of things that don't serve and new things coming in. This is a transformation and death of something that was blocking your Ace of Wands, this creative energy. I know there's stuff everywhere now, but yeah, so these 2 houses, and then we have the Virgo, and Virgo also rules health, actually. That's very interesting. But having routine could be something that will help you for the future. And like thinking about the details of what it is that you want, what it is that you want to create into your reality, and how you want this to surface. Because when we manifest things, it's easier to just say, oh, I want happiness, than it is to be like, what is happiness? Let me make it precise. So I think this precision is something that you're being asked to focus on. And for Pluto, it is power, death, and rebirth. So again, with this 8th house energy, it's like asking you to allow change to happen, letting go of something, allowing like yourself to let go of something and decide to choose different. And then we have Venus of love, yeah, like romantic, soft, beautiful energies that will heal this creative energy that's been kind of suppressed or not wanting to be shown. And then we have the Libra. So if you are a Libra or you are a Virgo in any house, this is, clarification. No, that's not what I meant. This is a, what is it called? Why am I blanking on that? This is just further telling you that this reading is for you. And then we have for the Libra, it's kind of social, balancing, like peace, justice. So this is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm just going to pull 2 more cards if it resonated with you. This is going to be crystals that might be beneficial for the next upcoming 6 months. And if this reading resonated with you, then hit that subscribe button and leave a like and comment. We have obsidian. Okay. Ooh, okay, that's a lot. Obsidian, turquoise, amethyst, carnelian, clear quartz, and fluorite. So it's looking like throat chakra, cleansing your aura. Yeah, definitely lots of cleansing your aura to kind of let go of things that are not serving you, like just stagnant energy, so that way you can be your true authentic self. And then amethyst, calming, psychic, crown chakra, beautiful obsidian, grounding, shielding, shadow work. Okay, that does look like what's going on that needs to happen. Beautiful, renewal, yes. Okay, and then for the herbs, I have like a little butterfly pea. That's very crown chakra for me. It's cute because it changes colors when you put like lemon in it. Turns from purple to blue. So transformation. Anything else? Chamomile, calming. What is this? Sorry, my handwriting. Rooibos. Robus? My bad. I don't even know what that is. But I think this is like I'm kind of a little bit aware. Okay, it says that it's antioxidant and it's grounding. I've seen it somewhere. And then fennel. Fennel is good for like digestion. It's good for like circulating things. So moving energies, calming energies, change, antioxidants, gut movement, which is like very sacral, mugwort, very dreams can be very like something you might be called to look into, your dreams. And then I want to pull one more. Yeah, the spirituality seems like you're very connected to, so it wants you to keep that. Holy basil, which says it's clearing and adaptogen, and it's stress relief. That's really beautiful. Holy basil. Okay, so that's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for clicking this video, and I'll see you guys again. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. I'm tapping into the energies that are going to be surrounding your next 6 months and some key things that you should focus on and look out for just to overall just feel comfortable within the energies. Even now, we have Merkaba. We have the Sacred Geometry Oracle deck here. So Merkaba says, the frequency of the Merkaba supports the ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to the Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve the highest purpose. So, okay, this is giving, this is giving, oh my God, it sounds so, this is telling me that there is a spiritual awakening, or there is going to be a heightened of spiritual awareness within the next 6 months coming for you. And then we have romantic love. This is exciting. Okay. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experiences with and reflection of a conscious lover. So maybe within the next 6 months, there will be a romantic lover. A love interest is coming into your reality, into your frequent pool of energy within the next 6 months. So this is the overall energies, like the kind of theme that we're working with. We have I achieve with integrity. So basically that means giving it your all and staying true to yourself in the and like while doing it. Oops. So, you know, really like holding your individuality, your identity, and what that means to you, what your connection to the divine means to you, and working within your life, always being like conscious of this connection, of your connection to self and spirit, and always being truthful, following your intuition truthfully. And you will be achieving what it is you want for the next 6 months with integrity. Sorry, excuse me. So we have here some tarot. This is the Tarot of the Divine. And this is going to be like more pertaining to the areas of your life. We want to get specific here. So we have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Six of Coins. Six of Swords. Sorry. And then the Four of Swords in reverse. And the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. Okay. So it looks like there was something in the past that caused some grief, and it is lingering in your energy. If not now, it's something that is that you're actively working through and will trickle into your future. It's just like an energy that's just kind of here. And this is some past energy that has created a bit of stagnancy in a way. And then we have the Six of Coins, and this is like you truly wanting to give love and receive love. And it's going to be a very balanced relationship. But I do feel that you're having some issues with speaking up for yourself in a way, or doing things with this integrity. There might be something blocking that. And there might be thoughts that are going through the mind that kind of hurt us more than help us. And not feeling like our words are being helpful. I'll get into this deeper. We're going to pull some cards for clarification, but I want to get into the feminine energies first. We have segment reduction. So it looks like reducing. Okay, so we're getting rid of things that do not serve. And individualization. Okay. Yeah, this is giving also like North Node, sun signs, Leo type of energy, individual. So I'm really getting that here with I achieve with integrity. Because we need to, it looks like having to let go of things that from the past and serve us, and knowing that our individuality is what makes us so desirable. And then for the, okay, we have Vulcan and inventiveness. Inventive. So in situations, it looks like your ability to think outside of the box. Again, with the individualization, like you are an individual, you are a person unlike others, unlike the norm. You're able to think very quickly and create things and adapt. And that's going to be very helpful for you. Perfection, maybe you're a perfectionist. Or maybe your perfectionism might come into the way of things or might be helpful regardless. This is something that will be coming up in the next 6 months. But remember that it's okay to want things to be a certain way. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, but don't allow it to hold you in a trap. Like, don't allow that to have control over you. It's a tool that you can use, but it's not a tool that can use you. You're not a tool. But having this desire to create things to a certain ability, or to an expectation, is definitely okay. Like, there's a way to feel through wanting perfection in a healthy manner. So yeah, I think it's just balancing that. And then with the Tiny Tarot deck, I want to get a little bit deeper with each of these cards. I want to put these on the frame, but it's like too small. Thank you for joining this reading, by the way. And if you're resonating with this and you stuck around, then give the video a like. It surely helps. This is my first pick a card reading, and it's really fun tapping into these different energies. Like, they're so different. So, okay, let's see. Does this fit? Perfectionism, but like not really, because I don't mind if it's crooked. I just want to get it into the... Okay, so let's start with the Five of Swords. I want to clarify the Five of Swords here. What is this energy of Five of Swords? What are we leaving into the past? What has affected us, the collective? I don't know why I keep saying us. I guess this is just how I read. But yeah, what is pile three? Ooh, what is pile 3 feeling through in this energy here? We have 7 of Cups, and this is looking like a lot, actually, a lot, and some guarding with Ace of Swords. And okay, so this is telling me that there was a wound in the past that made you very defensive, and it opened... There's a lot of... Okay, so there's a lot when it comes to this. Like, when we think about what this issue or what this past thing was, there's a lot that comes into the mind. But ultimately, it was like you having to act on signaling out what it is you felt in your heart that you wanted, even though it was difficult because there was a lot going on. But you were able to speak your words and go within this like venture of opportunity that you saw a expansion of profit in, and maybe you feel like maybe it didn't go well or where you expected it to go. Maybe you feel like you were just giving and not receiving, and maybe that gave you some grief. But you're still this type of person who just, continues to... You're just someone of love. We have Queen of Wands here, which shows me that you have a lot of action and a lot of passion within the things that you do. And maybe this is why right now you're being opened up to love, because right now you are very you're giving the energy of someone who was open and stable and able to nurture, but knowing how much to give, because maybe before you gave too much, and now you have a better idea of that, of what the parameters are. And then we have the Four of Swords in reverse, which is telling me... Oops, it flipped over in the deck and now it's hiding. It's okay. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So there must have been a lot to carry. I'm actually going to read this one in the book here. Seven of Swords. It says, you feel like a great fraud, but this is fear talking. Get out of your head and trust that you have what you need to make what you need to make your new venture a success. Okay, and then the Four of Swords in reverse, since we're already here. If you are near exhaustion or burnout, taking time out to recharge your batteries is essential. Otherwise, you will hit a wall. Go deep within and use daily meditation to calm your mind. That's beautiful. And then for the Queen of Swords, what do we have for clarification on what is this Queen of Swords energy here? Seven of Wands. There's a lot of Wands energy, so there's like a lot of blockages on what to do because our mind is getting in the way of that. But we have the Seven of Wands saying you are in an inevitable position. You have worked hard to get to where you are, but other people want what you have and are prepared to fight you for it. Protect your territory and stand up for what you believe in. Yeah, so maybe you feel like you can't speak up and advocate for yourself, but it is time. Because what you have is something that no one else can understand. They can't wield it because they don't know. This is why your individuality is so important. Because people might want what you have or might want like to do the things that you're doing, but you are meant for this, whatever it is it may be. That's awesome, really, truly. Let's go ahead and pull some intuitive cards that I've written. There's just like little messages, affirmations, and just overall like phrases that could be helpful. Ooh. Okay. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, so we have faith. Have faith. I love what I've lost. So it looks like you're holding on to something perhaps from the past. I care about what I create. And it's also giving that Five of Swords, this energy over here that we were talking about. But again, have faith in your future and let go of whatever has been, something you've been holding on to. And it might feel hard because you've loved whatever this thing is. But yeah, know that there's more meant for you. Let me just kind of... It's a lot going on here. Yeah. And then I care about what I create. So there's something I wasn't really picking on what exactly it is, but if you're working on something, you've got, you could even be creating connections. Like this can be very broad, but caring about it, having that integrity, like having that, this is truly what I want and this is like out of love. I'm so happy. Sacral chakra. That's good. Oh, your future self is very happy. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come out. Solar plexus. Solar plexus and sacral chakra. These are chakras of creation. Chakras also of like, romantic connection also. We have air. I'm exhausted. You might be feeling burnt out. Okay, that's a lot, but I'll just keep going. I'm exhausted. You might be feeling burnt out. Warning signs. Listen to your body. Listen to your intuition. Listen to words that are told to you. Like if someone is like, if someone is saying something to you and you don't follow that, like you're just like, I'm not into that, then, be very cautious of that, of people and of, your body, of your time. And nothing like, we're not talking about scary. This is, everything here is of love and peace. I care about what I create. I already said that. I'm exhausted. I already said that. Sacral. I see what's in front of me. Again, with like the signs. Like if someone is saying something, you take that. When they tell you who they are, you better believe them. I see what's in front of me. Yes. And then in a month from now, this can be when the change or when this energy comes to start. We have earth, grounding energy, maybe taking a walk. If you have plant, oh, go for a walk. Oh my goodness. Yes, definitely go for a walk. Be in with nature, because this is how we recharge our batteries, guys. When we go out into nature and we meditate and connect with the when we like think about our energy connecting to the core of the earth, we are recharging ourselves, because we are like pyramids in a way. We conduct the energy spiritually, is what I believe anyhow. Open your heart. So we have heart chakra, solar plexus, sacral, air signs, earth signs, communication. I love you. Somebody love you. Crown chakra. Oh my goodness, what's going on? You got all the chakras here. You might just need a full-on meditation. I take care of myself. Comfort food. And my friends are loyal. Okay, that's beautiful. Again, thank you for tuning in. If this reading resonated with you, I do appreciate you and your time. I have two more cards two more decks that I've handwritten that I want to pull from, but I just wanted a little interlude to tell you thank you. So this first one is gonna be herbal, like herbs and stuff like that. I really like apothecary things, so I make these really small, but I want to make my own tarot deck like this in the future. So I hope you enjoy these. So this is fennel. And fennel, so these are just herbs that maybe you can make a tea with or just have around you. Fennel's good for stomach and bloating. It's also very calming to the stomach in a like chi type of way. And holy basil, it's about stress relief, protection. Where else? My handwriting is ridiculous, but it's also an adaptogen. So it's something that you can use. Really, it's about regulation right now with these herbs, like wanting regulation. Peppermint is also good for the gut, but it's protecting as well. It's much like mint, in the sense that it's like a pest repellent, and yeah. So this I see protection, and then we have blue lotus. So dreams, crown chakra, those type of vibes. And then for the crystals, I have like this little handwritten papers for the crystals. That's a lot of crystals. Smoky quartz, protection. Citrine, creative. Solar plexus energy. Selenite, recharging the chakras and cleansing. Lapis lazuli, truth, wisdom, and ancient energies like Egyptian. Black tourmaline, protection once again. So maybe you like with these herbs and crystals, it looks like protection. You might want some of that energy around you while you move forward. Intuition, moon phases, cycles, that's really good. Okay, and then labradorite, transformation, mystery, and malachite, change, power, and heart chakra. Last but not least, thank you again. I know I have like a lot of things. I just like to really hone in on the energies. So over here is my dice. I have signs, houses, numbers, and planets. We have number 6. Is this? Oh no, it's not number 6. It's now what? Wait. Okay, so yeah, this is Pluto, the sun sign, just whatever your sun sign is, or Leo could be, Capricorn, Virgo, 11 and 4th house. So just to quickly get into it, the 11th house is centered around community, dreams, and your soul tribe. So with that romantic connection, it could be someone from your soul tribe coming into your life in the next 6 months. And then we have roots and home energy, Capricorn energy, you might be a Capricorn, or it might be your big three. The same thing for Virgo. But for the Capricorn, I'm seeing needing more structure, and building a, what are we doing? We're building community, because over here we also have multiple people. I'm seeing building community. And then for Virgo, again with the routine, maybe, yeah, communication also. And then there is a rebirth of the past. The past is going to be falling away, and there's going to be a rebirth of new, and your individuality is something that's going to shine through. For the fourth house, okay, home. So perhaps within like the closest parts of your life, like home, work, not work, but like your workplace, if you work in an office, like these areas, these like very comfortable areas in a way that make you feel like you are going to be changing a little bit. And yeah, that's what I have for you. So thank you so much for tuning into the reading once again, and subscribe and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you guys.